Hi, it's Sarah here. How's it going? I hope you're having a fantastic day today. I've had a few videos pop up recently on my YouTube homepage about killing off your ego, and I just wanted to bring in a little bit of clarity about this. So our mind is incredibly complex. According to Freud, our mind is made up of three distinct parts. Our id, which is a part that you are born with, it's innate. It is a part of your mind that is keeping you safe. When as a baby you are hungry, your body is hungry, the id kicks in, makes the baby cry, and mother or father comes in and feeds the baby. At the other end of the scale, we have your superego. Your superego is where you house your moral standards. So, for example, killing somebody, hurting somebody is wrong, is bad. That's where you hold it. You will hold those beliefs. It is not something that you need to think about. These beliefs are held subconsciously, you just know them. In the middle, we have the ego. The ego is the conscious part of your mind that you think with. It's the part of your mind that you make the decisions with. This part of your mind has been developed as a result of your childhood experiences. This part of your mind is full of your self-defense mechanisms. So what happens when we try to kill off our ego is that, one, you're going to be bringing up that belief that's held in your superego that killing is bad, and so you're going to find it really difficult. Secondly, a huge part of your ego's responsibility is to keep you safe. Your body has an innate desire to stay alive and to stay safe. Your soul has an innate desire to do its life purpose, and so if you're talking about killing off your ego, which is partly there to keep you safe, then you're going to be bringing up a lot of fear and a lot of panic. And so you're going to make it really difficult for yourself. So what you need to do is surrender your ego, not kill it off. The reason we need to surrender our ego is because our egos can keep us small and keep us stuck. So as I said before, your ego is a result of your childhood experiences, and we develop a lot of self-defense mechanisms which are unconscious. They're not something we have to think about. They're just there in our mind. So let's take an example, a child that, say this child is about 5 years old, and when this child does something wrong, it gets smacked or it gets shouted at, and the child doesn't like to be smacked, obviously, or shouted at. So it can develop a couple of different self-defense mechanisms. It can run away and hide, or it can lie about its experience. Oh, I saw the cat do it. Say, for example, the child was playing and it accidentally knocked a glass off the table. Oh, I saw the cat knock the glass off the table. It lied about it. To keep itself safe, the child doesn't want to be shouted at, obviously, or smacked. So we develop these mechanisms, and then what happens as an adult is, say for example, this person wanted to go for a new job, but then they've got this self-defense mechanism and these beliefs coming in. Oh, but if I don't do it properly, if I do it wrong, I'm going to be told off, I'm going to be shouted at, or I'm going to be smacked, I'm going to be hurt. And so this mechanism comes in, and your ego will develop responses to keep you small. Oh, I'm not going to do this new job, it's too risky. So we end up keeping ourselves small. Our ego will also stop us doing our divine purpose because it likes to keep us safe. Say, for example, you need to forgive somebody. If you want to ascend, you need to forgive. Forgiveness brings inner peace. It will help you ascend. If you don't forgive somebody, you're going to slow down your ascension. You're going to keep yourself stuck and you won't have inner peace. And so what happens is we often have a belief that forgiving somebody means we are giving them permission to hurt us again. And so you try to forgive somebody because you have an innate desire to forgive somebody, but your ego will come up with, oh, well, if I forgive them, they're going to hurt me again. So I'm just going to develop these feelings of resentment, of anger, of bitterness, so you don't forgive them. Your ego is going to be telling you you're going to be thinking thoughts, your ego is going to be producing thoughts such as, they don't deserve forgiveness, I can't forgive them because of blah, blah, blah. But the main reason is because you don't feel safe to forgive them. So if we listen to our ego minds, we can keep ourselves small and stuck. Now, everyone has a divine life purpose, but we often don't do our divine life purpose because of our ego, which is the reason we need to surrender it. So doing our life purpose can sometimes take 10 lifetimes. However, you have an opportunity, we have a big opportunity in bringing in this golden age to do your life purpose now, so you don't have to keep reincarnating over and over again, which is why it is a good idea to surrender your ego. Now, it's not an instant thing to surrender your ego. You can't just ask God to say to God, I want to surrender it, and it's done. It's something that you need to keep asking for, you need to keep praying for, you need to keep choosing over and over again. So one thing you can keep asking is, what is it my soul desires? What is it my soul desires? And you might get the intuition what your soul desires, what path you need to go down. And just a little word of warning about your soul's desire is that our souls can have wounds. We can have soul wounds. So your soul's desires might not necessarily be for your highest path. So one thing you need to ask for is healing for any soul wounds. Ask God, ask Source for healing of any soul wounds. You can also keep asking God, keep asking Spirit, what is my highest divine purpose? What is the path I need to take? What step do I need to take today to do my life purpose, my highest life purpose? You can keep telling Source, you can keep saying to Source, I choose to do my highest life purpose, and I surrender my ego mind to Source, to God. I surrender my ego mind to my divine mind. We have a divine mind through our higher self, which is connected to Source. So keep saying to God, I choose to use my divine mind, not my ego, and I need help with this, please. One of my favorite sayings is, I choose the highest possibilities for my life with ease, grace, and Godspeed, and I choose the highest timeline. It's something that you need to keep saying over and over again. So doing our life purpose in this lifetime may mean you don't have to keep reincarnating over and over again. So keep asking for help, keep praying for help, keep choosing to surrender your ego mind to God, to your divine mind, to your soul's desires. Okay, I hope that helped. Much love and many blessings from my heart to yours.